She faked a relationship to ruin my family. My dad handed me a letter, official, signed, and stamped by his law firm. It said I was no longer a Hayes, disowned, cut off financially, removed from the family trust, all because I didn't attend my brother's wedding, the one where he married my ex-fiancée, the one he stole from me 2 weeks before our wedding. Dylan, my younger brother by 2 years, had always been the favorite, charming, smooth-talking, and golden in our parents' eyes. I was the steady one, the responsible one, the backup plan when Dylan stumbled, which he rarely did. I was 32 when I got engaged to Sarah. We'd been together for 4 years. She was quiet, kind, curious about the world, or so I thought. We planned a September wedding at this vineyard an hour outside the city, the same place we had one of our best weekends ever. Then Dylan came home from business school. From the moment they met, Sarah lit up around him. She'd ask him about his projects, his internships, his plans. She quoted him constantly. Dylan says that crypto's dead. Dylan thinks we should look into investing in green tech. Dylan's been reading this fascinating book on behavioral economics. I brushed it off. It's just admiration, I told myself. Then, 2 weeks before the wedding, she asked to meet at the coffee shop where we had our first date. She couldn't look me in the eye. I can't marry you, she said. Dylan and I, we have feelings, real ones. They'd been sneaking around for 3 months. While I picked out table settings and playlists, they were falling in love behind my back. I went home and told my parents. My mom's response? Maybe this is for the best. Dylan's more her speed intellectually. When I said it was betrayal, my dad told me to watch my language. They knew. They suspected Dylan liked her and said nothing. Didn't want to create drama. That same night, Dylan strolled into my apartment wearing the watch I gave him last Christmas. We didn't mean for it to happen, he said. But Sarah loves that vineyard. Actually, we were hoping we could use it. It's already booked. I stared at him. You're asking me to give you my wedding? It's $20,000, my dad added. All non-refundable. So they got married at my venue with my guest list. I stayed home. My parents posted Facebook albums titled A Beautiful Day for a Beautiful Couple. 6 months later, I got another wedding invitation. This time for one of Dylan's friends. Mom called. Family is family. You need to forgive and move on. Dad followed up. We're tired of your attitude. If you can't support your brother, maybe you need to rethink what kind of son you want to be. I told them if they pushed me, they might not like the outcome. 3 weeks ago, they called my bluff. Dad showed up unannounced with an envelope from his firm. Inside, a legal declaration removing me from the family estate, cutting all financial ties, disinheriting me completely. Dylan's always been the better son, Dad said. Honestly, we should have done this years ago. I smiled. Thank you for making this decision so easy. That was 2 days before hell broke loose. At 6 a.m., I woke up to pounding on my door and over 140 missed calls. My dad, Dylan, and Sarah were outside, looking like they hadn't slept. Dad was furious. What did you tell them? The Times, the Chronicle, Dylan added, voice shaking. They're running a story about Dad's old Henderson case. They know everything. The cover-up, the bribes, everything. Back in the day, my dad defended Robert Henderson, a drunk driver who killed a young mother. He got the guy acquitted by hiding evidence and paying off witnesses. That case made his reputation. They thought I leaked it. I didn't say a word, I said. Dylan paled. Oh God, it's Sarah. He explained he'd told her everything. Thought she'd be impressed. Trusted her with details about Dad's past. We called her. She played dumb until I grabbed the phone. Are you seriously pretending you're not involved? She laughed. Cold. Distant. You never deserved me, Marcus. What? You think it was random I bumped into you 4 years ago? I researched you. I became what you'd fall for. The engagement? All fake. Just access. I was speechless. But then Dylan came home with better access. More details, more files. And let's be honest, more fun in bed. What do you want? Justice. Then she dropped the bomb. Elizabeth Henderson was my aunt. The woman your dad buried to make his career. Her husband, my uncle, never recovered. Became an alcoholic. Lost custody of their daughter. Killed himself when I was 16. This was never about love. It was about making you pay. She'd used me, then used Dylan. Got everything she needed. Burned us both to the ground. The next morning, the story ran. Dad's license was suspended. His firm collapsed. Investigations opened. Dylan and Sarah separated within a week.